New sunscreen day. This is the Mineral SPF 50 plus 1.69 fluid ounces, 7% titanium dioxide and 6% zinc oxide. They sent me a sample for free. I bought this and they sent me this for free. So I'm gonna open this one. So just in case I don't like it, I can pass this one on or send it back. Interesting packaging here. Okay, oh, it's very water resistant, 80 minutes. Whoa. Okay, we'll shake it. Ooh. Okay, it's very liquidy. It's thin. I don't know why I thought this was gonna be a white sunscreen, but it's tinted. Watch me like this better than the foundation from yesterday. Oh. It has a scent, but like ingredient scent. So I'll have to look and see if it's fragrance free. Ooh. It's going on very nice, very thin. Okay. I feel like I might be able to put this around my eyes. This is a consistency that I really enjoy. Let's let this dry down. I'm gonna finish putting on my ears, back of my neck. We'll let it dry down and see what kind of finish we get. Because right now, it looks natural, which I really appreciate. While we wait for it to dry, the box says that it is for all skin types, non-comedogenic, 100% vegan, paraben-free, talc-free, and cruelty-free. They do not test on animals. Cool. I'm trying to see if there's some kind of like moisturizing ingredient in here. It does have dimethicone. Honestly, the back of the box is very difficult to read. It's so tiny. Does that mean I'm getting old? Okay, it's been less than 10 minutes and it feels like it's almost dry. Y'all, I'm impressed. I think I will be opening the full size. This is made in Spain, by the way. Thank you to the viewer. I'll pop your screen name up here because I can't remember it off the top of my head, who alerted me to this brand because I had no idea it existed. This has dried down. It feels slightly, teeny tiny bit tacky. This is a natural finish. I love this finish. It's not super matte, it's not matte, and it's not glowy. It's natural, it just looks like my skin. I'm gonna put my makeup on and then I'll check back in with you in 2 hours. While I put foundation on though, if you want to hear about the trip last night to the haunted house, because when we came home, I was ready and done for bed. I will share that story with you. Okay, so last night, my son and I had tickets to go to a historical haunted house. So I don't do scary. This was a compromise. And because it was put on by a historical society, it, was gonna be real ghost, which we did see some creepy stuff. So we did we did. Do I remember any of the history of the house? No, I don't. We were too busy looking at the shadows. There was a very friendly cat, orange tomcat, that needed my attention. Yes, the cat was dirty, but I also carry hand sanitizer with me, and I gave that kitty lovin's, as did most of the people in our little tour group. I would say there were probably 25, 30 people on this little tour, and then we had two tour guides, and then a very nice man who would like light up some lights. Oh, is that peeling? What is that? Light up some lights as we were walking so we could see better, because it was pitch black dark at 8 o'clock at night. It was pitch black. And you know how old houses are. They've got like old bricks, creaks, and the doors in this house were huge. It's a plantation house, but they said it was used more as like a hunting lodge, like a second home for some wealthy people. Why am I putting this behind my ear like sunscreen? Oh, the sunscreen did not sting my eyes at all. I am very impressed with that. The lighting in here is atrocious though. Okay. So we go in and we're looking at all the historical stuff, and I am using my flashlight light, like my cell phone light, because I am very clumsy and I will trip on things. And my son wanted everything dark. So I was turning the light on and off. We couldn't film. They would not let us film. They said you could take a picture, but you had to ask first and to not touch anything. So, you know, I honored those rules. We could take whatever we wanted to on the outside. That foundation is sitting so beautifully on this. Okay. So we go into the first room and it's like set up as the dining room area. It's got like a little tea set and a table. And on the windows behind, there are really long drapes, like cream colored long drapes. And the woman is talking, you know, telling us the history. And 2 sets of windows, 2 sets of drapes. The drapes behind her were slightly moving like this. I was like, that's weird because there was no wind. There's no like AC or heat in this old house. Where did the little movement come? So I was like, okay, no big deal. There's probably an explanation. So then we go over a tour, nothing creepy happened. There were several moments where the tour, they took us through and they had us like stand in silence. Everybody turned out their lights and we just stood in silence, which was awkward in tiny rooms, trying to hear footsteps or whispers to see if we could hear anything, because of course there are, you know, stories of people seeing ghosts or figures in the house, and or, you know, hearing pianos play and stuff like that. We didn't hear anything. So then we move upstairs to the bedrooms. First bedroom, fine. It was the man's bedroom. Second bedroom was the woman's bedroom, where directly down below was where people in other tours had heard whispering. So we're standing in there and there's a wardrobe in the corner and it's closed. And we're all filing in and a woman goes over, like everybody has to squish in. Well, the wardrobe flies open, one half the door, and hits the woman closest to it. And she's like, oh! And there were 3 of us, 3 girls. My son didn't see it, but there were 3 of us that saw that it was closed and then it swung open really quick and hit her. And so everybody was like, did you do that? Did you open that? Did that do it on its own? And she's like, I did not open it. I just walked beside it and it flung itself open. And the tour guide goes, yeah, that wardrobe is known to open randomly. So she closed, the guest closes the door. And a few minutes later, it swings open again in the middle of, we're trying to listen to the history of the house. So she goes like this. She puts her hand up against the door flat, up against the wardrobe door. And she goes, I'm just gonna help my friend out and hold this wardrobe closed here. So she held it. You could hear the door trying to open. You could hear the wardrobe trying to open the whole time everybody was talking. And we're all trying to ignore it because nobody wants to, everybody's like, well, surely, you know, it's an old house. Maybe it just wasn't built right. They just leave it open. So my son and I would go over and I shine my camera light into it. And there's a creepy picture of a man, like an old picture of a man that's just been stuck in this wardrobe. I was like, oh, that's creepy. And so then the person behind us, the tour guide behind us, she shuts the wardrobe door and we walk out. Darn it, that wardrobe door doesn't open again. I mean, I guess it could be like the floor. The room I felt like was slanted a little because it's an old home, but it was creepy. So then, you know, we go in a few more rooms and we go upstairs to the attic where another ghost has been known to be seen from like a top window on the outside. So we're all hoping to see something. Well, evidently children stayed up in the attic and you can see toe prints, you know, where kids put their dirty feet on the wall. I mean, relatable, right? So we're all, you know, shining our lights on the wall looking for toe prints. And the walls aren't like sheetrock, right? They're wood, like solid wood paneling, just wood. But you can see like dark toe prints on them when you shine your light. And as this one group of ladies, and the tour guide was shining the light on the wood walls, you know, looking at one footprint. Others' footprints, multiple ones start appearing on the wall, like that weren't there. Now, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. We went over and we only found one set of footprints. But they were like, oh my goodness, there's another one. There's another. Look, it wasn't there before. There's another one. So I don't know what that was about. There was also a creepy rocking chair. Not rocking chair. Oh yeah, there were plenty of creepy rocking chairs. There was a rocking horse. Now, so my son and I would go over towards this cute little kid's rocking chair in a corner, and I step on a board and it starts rocking itself. That freaked me out. And then I was like, okay, it's just the board. So I'm like making the board rocket. It was a fun night. All right, I'm gonna finish doing my eyebrows and my makeup, and I'll see you back in 2 hours to let you know how it wore, because this is sitting gorgeous under my Misha foundation. Okay, 2-hour check-in. Look at this. Sunscreen and foundation combo. Gorgeous. Have I found my new favorite sunscreen? Have I? You just finished watching my wear test of the Toty sunscreen from Spain. This is a Spanish brand, and I am so impressed with this. There's only one thing that I don't like about this, and everything else I love. Like, I look forward to putting this on my face every day. 1.69 fluid ounces, Solaria mineral, SPF50 plus, antioxidant, very water resistant, 80 minutes. I can attest to that because I have been outside sweating. I've run on the elliptical on this, and it just beads up the water on your face. This also looks fantastic under my Misha BB cream foundation. I also tested this out underneath the BB cream that is also of the same line. Wow. This combination together, wow. Fantastic. 7% titanium dioxide, 6% zinc oxide. As you saw, the tint was perfect for me. I could put it around my eyes. It doesn't sting. Fantastic. And is it fragrance free, or does it have a fragrance? I love that the motto is sunscreen is the best accessory. I would say more sunscreen is the best staple in your wardrobe. I love how this glides over your skin like a serum, and that it dries down super fast, like 7 minutes or less. And then it doesn't feel sticky on your face. It feels soft and velvety. This is a natural matte. I wouldn't even say it's matte. I would just say it's natural sunscreen. Online, they say it's matte, but on my skin, which is a combination, this is natural, and I love it, and I look forward to wearing it again and finishing up the bottle. Here is my only gripe with this. $42, and it took a while to get to me. I ordered straight from the website, which I will leave linked down below, and it did. It took a couple weeks to get to me, but man, it was so worth it once I got it. But $42. I wonder if they run sales, or if you can purchase this on any other website. Today is a great day to wear sunscreen, and I am loving this. I'm loving the Toty. Not hot toddy.